UN 영어뉴스 The Chinese BBQ luring millions. A series of videos posted to the Chinese version of TikTok has ignited an unlikely mania for street barbecue in Jibo, with millions of hungry travelers descending on the city. Last December, with little fanfare, the Chinese government swept away its rigorous COVID restrictions, which had been the strictest and longest running in the world. Since then, there has been a collective sense of people across China gratefully, albeit tentatively, emerging from a dream world. In March, however, that slow waltz back to normalcy turned into a full-on stampede. A series of videos posted to the Chinese version of TikTok ignited an unlikely mania for street barbecue in Jibo, a manufacturing city of some 4.5 million people in eastern China's Shandong province. Hungry travelers from around the country began descending in mass upon Jibo. March saw 4.8 million visitors alone, and the national media promptly christened the city the Holy Land of Barbecue. The sudden sense of emancipation proved perfectly matched to Chinese entrepreneurial zeal, with local restaurateurs and the city government joining forces to open their arms to outsiders. Since March, barbecue special high-speed trains have ferried hordes more visitors to the city, where massive, newly repurposed open-air food courts have been furnished with low tables and plastic stools. When the tsunami of barbecue pilgrims crested earlier this month during the nationwide May Day holiday, megaphone-wielding restaurant owners took on the task of crowd control, guiding hungry diners to their tables and making sure they didn't go thirsty with cold 2.5-liter pitchers and cases of beer stacked high. What is Jibo barbecue? Unlike most other styles of Chinese barbecue, in which the meat is eaten straight off the skewer, Jibo-style barbecue more closely resembles a gyro or shawarma, a toothsome melding of dripping, succulent charcoal-grilled meat with crisp, sweet spring onions and a medley of condiments married in an enticingly chewy flour wrap. In China, though, eating kebabs has always been far more than just a way to feed oneself. It's also a much cherished way to spend time with friends and family. Chinese often use the phrase yang huoqi as shorthand for a satisfying barbecue experience. Translated literally, it means the smell of smoke and fire, that gripping, primal, magical whip of rendered fat hitting the coals below. on an even deeper level, though the phrase connotes a shared feeling of cheer and human warmth, a kind of bonhomie, born from shared hunger and the anticipation of a sizzling, well-cooked skewer. No wonder then that barbecue, or Shaokao, is ubiquitous throughout China. It is cheap, messy, hands-on, full-contact eating, and about as far from white tablecloth dining as is possible to get. Here's the lowdown on Jibo barbecue and China's other major regional variations. Jibo became a tourism hotspot after videos of its barbecue went viral online. Jibo-style barbecue. Jibo barbecue offers a veritable menagerie of skewered meats. Skin on pork belly is the style's sine qua non, delivered to the table with stacks of chewy, tortilla-like flour wrappers and piles of sweet Shandong spring onions. Diners first grill the meat themselves on small charcoal braziers set out before them. To assemble them, first fold the wrapper into quarters and dip one edge in chili garlic sauce, crushed peanuts and chili powder. Next, unfold it in the palm of your hand and slap 2 skewers full of meat onto it. Then fold the wrapper around the skewers like a towel and slide the meat off. Finally, double a spring onion over on itself, lay atop the meat and stuff as much of it as you can into your mouth in one go. Jibo barbecue is unique in China in that the grilled meat is eaten in a wrap with condiments. Xinjiang style barbecue originated from Xinjiang in the far western reaches of China. This style is simple but utterly satiating, made with ram meat threaded onto a skewer, together with the juicy morsels of fat. Is given liberal rashings of cumin and chili powder before being served up to hungry customers, usually cooked by Uyghurs, Turkic-speaking Muslims from Xinjiang itself, on a simple grill set up on the roadside. It has reached practically every corner of China. Wei Fanfu, the owner of Old Wei's Barbecue, which is arguably the longest-running barbecue restaurant in Jibo, says he was originally inspired by a Xinjiang kebab vendor in the 1980s. Xinjiang kebabs can be reliably found around universities and on bar streets. Follow the enticing smell of smoky lamb fat to find the nearest vendor. Xinjiang style barbecue consists of grilled lamb meat flavored with cumin and chili. Northeastern style barbecue, in keeping with the hardy nose-to-tail spree of northeastern eating. Specialties here include kidneys, chicken feet, and chicken legs. The bony carcasses, otherwise bound for the support. China's northeast region faces brutal winters, and even though barbecue is generally regarded as a summertime phenomenon, northeastern style tends toward cuts of meat that would make most cardiologists uneasy. It should also be noted that Northeasterners are a famously boisterous bunch. To eat barbecue in the local manner, be sure to wash it down with large quantities of baijiu, the braising white liquor, whose more potent varieties approximate the flavor and kick of jet fuel. Cantonese style barbecue. Even in the sultry latitudes of South China, people go cuckoo for barbecue. Just up the Pearl River Delta from Hong Kong, the city of Guangdong is famous for massive oysters grilled on the half shell, along with a plethora of freshly grilled seafood. And while Cantonese cuisine is generally regarded as far more refined than that of China's northeast, some chefs here still bring their own flair to the table. One local legend, nicknamed Hairdryer Hui, has for nearly 30 years brandished a hairdryer to fan his coals to new heights of blazing intensity. Faithful to the same brand of hairdryer since the start, Hui is reputed to burn through a month and buys them in bulk at a local wholesale electronics market.